Hello, I'm Thomas here with Demon Media doing Leicester Comedy Festival's Gala preview show. I'm here with Nina Gilligan.
Hello.
Hello, you were on earlier tonight.
I was on earlier tonight. I had the honour of opening the show, which was a bit terrifying.
You seem to handle it quite well though.
Yeah, it was nice. We were saying downstairs that normally a comedian doesn't get to do that sort of size of audience unless you're doing tour support. So if you're doing, I did a bit of tour support for Jason Bamford, and that's a bit of a different experience because they're not really there to see you.
Yeah.
But tonight it was like, oh, they're actually there to see us. So it felt lovely. It was very warm.
Oh. I was going to say as well, you've been supporting Rachel Farber quite a bit recently as well.
Yeah, she was doing her tour. She's been doing her tour Maniac, which is fantastic. So we just did one in Leicester Square in London, and we're off to Scotland in a couple of weeks to do some more there, if the leg's healed.
Hopefully.
Hopefully. One of my competitors pushed me down the stairs because they love
Your comedy
Rachel
was too good.
so much that they wanted to go to Scotland instead of me.
We've already had the bit where I accidentally thought Leicester Square in London was Leicester.
Really?
So, yeah, that's what you get for not reading properly. I was also going to say as well, you've been doing a lot of work with Get Off Comedy as well.
Yeah, I'm the founder of Get Off Live Comedy, which has been set up to tackle sexual harassment in the live comedy industry. So we set up specifically with the aim of providing an independent HR service. So where the promoters and the venues pay in to provide HR, so that in the case of a sexual harassment incident,
There's proper support.
There's proper support, and we've been doing some nice, shiny, sparkly fundraisers.
That was most of what I was talking about it for. Because obviously it's a very important cause, and you set it up and you got it going.
Yeah, yeah. Well, not just me. Very much myself and Kiri Pritchard McLean. We kind of did it together.
I was going to ask as well. Obviously, with everything that's been happening for these past couple of years, we've had to do a lot of changes, especially in comedy and in sort of venue events where you change your performance style for live audiences, recorded stuff, and all that. Have you really found that all right? Have you been surviving?
I've had really mixed experiences with it. So what I didn't enjoy, I'm trying to think. So I'd like the Zoom experience was quite difficult if you couldn't see anyone on Zoom. So I remember doing one in a theatre in Yorkshire where you couldn't see the audience, and I was in a huge auditorium and all there was a couple of techies at the back of the room and you couldn't see anyone, so it was just like doing an Alan Bennett monologue, which that was pretty awful. And then I've had others where you can just see people going for a cup of tea or stroking the dog or scratching their ass. So, or you can be heckled, it turns out, in a chat room. So it's been quite a mixed experience. I was saying that for any, because we used to complain a lot as comics that maybe the ceiling wasn't low enough or the tables were too big, and that the circumstances, the road conditions weren't right for comedy. But now we're like, if anybody ever complains, if a new comedian starts,
we've hit a new low.
We've hit a new low, and we're like, you weren't there, man. You weren't there. It's like Nam now.
Other thing as well, Leicester Mercury Comedian of the Year 2021.
I know, but it turns out that I've had the shortest reign of any Leicester Mercury Comedian of the Year because they didn't do it till June, and now it's back again. So frankly, I want my money back.
You've had your time stolen.
Yeah, I got 6 months, the others got a year. I didn't get a real audience. I got cardboard cutouts. So what was all that about?
That was an odd time of year, wasn't it?
I think I was robbed, actually. And I'm not even sure the judges were real.
How have you been enjoying Leicester as well, then?
Yeah, I love Leicester. It's great. Before I was a comedian, I used to do GP role play, which is less sexy than it sounds. And I used to visit Leicester to get GPs through their exams.
Yeah.
So I've got a little experience of pretending to be depressed in Leicester for money. which I did quite well. So it's a city that I know and love.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, thank you very much for joining us, Nina. This is a Leicester Colony Festival Gala's preview event. We've already seen you. You're going back for the main event?
Yes.
Yes, brilliant. So be
Will
sure
be.
to catch her.
Yeah, Peter's Pizzeria. Is that the
Yes.
venue? 18th of February.
18th of February.
Please
Brilliant.
come.
They have great pizza.
Excellent news. All right, thank you very much.
Thank you very much.